Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Project Highrise Las Vegas. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day, because I am certainly excited to be back here at the 4 towers. It was originally going to be 5, I know, but it's going to be 4 because we can't get 5 into this space. If we have a little bit of a look, you can see why. We've extended as far to the sides as we can possibly go, but today I would quite like to fill in this gap over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build another one of the marquee things, if I can remember where exactly they are. They're in here somewhere. I've just honestly completely forgotten where exactly they are. They're in hotels somewhere. Ah, there they are. Okay, so we're going to throw one of the marquee things just here. And then this building here is going to be the one that gets extended. This building is eventually going to be the office building. And I feel like it's going to be a good idea to extend the office building. So we're going to extend it right up to the marquee there. And we're just going to go up a few floors. In fact, can I spend the money to go up to the top of the building here? I think I absolutely can. But this is going to give us room for more offices, which is going to be very good news because we do need to get 150 office workers into the building. We currently have 59, so this is going to be a good extension to make. And what's more, we now have the even spacing between all of the buildings as well. The buildings, of course, being different sizes, but that is totally fine by me. We've also unlocked some new stuff down here. We have the expensive loft apartments, which take up 2 floors, which we'll get to eventually. We also have, I assume, yes, we have concert halls, which are, I mean, decent sizes. Definitely decent sizes, which is not bad. Then, of course, there's the nightclub. So we can get concert halls, which I'm looking forward to. We can also get the convention hall, which I'm also looking forward to. We can, in fact, throw the convention halls up to the top of this building if we so desire. Or we could throw one just in there if we got rid of those 2 spaces. So that's definitely something I'm considering. I'm definitely thinking that getting some convention halls in here could be a good idea. It could be a nice idea to throw them into the lower floors of this building even, but I don't think we'll worry too much about that just yet. I think my priority is going to be extending the offices and possibly getting more apartments in here as well, although I would really like to actually get the concert hall over here too. That would be a really nice addition to the entertainment building, and to be honest, I don't think it would be that hard to actually get it in here, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, construction on the new offices is nearly done, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be a good idea to clear out these 8 offices that we have here and replace those with shops and with things like shops and restaurants. That's the word I was looking for. Shops and restaurants might be a really good thing to replace those with. So what have we got? You are insurance, and you are, I don't know, what tax, CPA, finance, I guess? So insurance offices and tax offices are going to take the hit here, and we're going to have to pay some considerable cash to get them out. But I'm going to get these guys out of here because they are on the ground floor, and that's not a great place for offices to be. So we'll clear those guys out. We'll come over here and we'll get some more small offices. 1, 2, we can only get 3 of them, but that's fine. We'll go for insurance. Actually, I have a better idea. We're going to go vertically with this. So we'll get those guys in there. We are, of course, going to need to extend all of our power lines. In fact, let's go through and do this just really, really quickly here to get it out of the way nice and at the beginning, I guess. So I'll extend those just like so, giving everybody the phone lines as well. We'll put them on the ground floor. TV lines, I doubt they're gonna need. These upper ones might. Water, I will throw in anyway, just in case any of them happen to need it at any point. I doubt they'll need, well, they might need gas. These upper ones apparently might need gas. It looks like the residents also need gas. We'll not worry too much about it. Budget summary is in. Not amazing news there with the expenses, but to be fair, we did spend a lot of money on on things like the construction of this side of the building, so that kind of makes sense. Let's run HVAC on these lower floors over here. Let's run gas on these lower floors as well. Water's already there. Cable TV, I will run 2, as well as the phone lines across both, and electricity's there already. So that's pretty good news. I want to go ahead and get these 2 stores out of here as well. I'm going to pause while I do this, though. Actually, I can't. I'm going to need my workers to go and get rid of those. Gonna get rid of these stores over here as well. This might annoy some of the tenants in the building, but I want rid of them so I can nicely space things out, basically. I didn't want to get rid of the building there. That was a bit of a mistake. We'll put the building back. That's definitely not something we want rid of. Good job, me. Really, really well done there. Right. So, let's do restaurants first. We'll start with, let's see, a few medium restaurants. We'll go for 3 medium restaurants. We'll go for 4. 4 medium restaurants and then a couple of small restaurants just across the hole from them there. I think we could maybe get 3 of them in here. I think we already had 3 in here, so getting rid of them maybe wasn't the best idea, but we'll make it work. So that can go in there. Then down here, I'm going to do shops. I think shops will be a really good bet for this lower floor. So we'll do 2 or 3 medium stores down here. We'll probably get 3 of them in. We could get 1 medium store over there as well, which is definitely something I'm considering. But we'll get a medium store just there. And we could throw another one there. I think I'll do some small stores just there instead. Or maybe just 1 small store there instead, and a medium store just across the hall. We could, by all means, do something like a luxury goods store upstairs if we wanted to. We could technically do one downstairs as well if we got rid of that fountain, which is tempting, but I think what I'll do is throw a... I think I'm just gonna throw a small restaurant up here as well, just because I can. I could throw something down here, but I think that'll be okay. So, let's figure out what we're gonna do here. So for these small restaurants, let's go for a food court place, which will serve lunch. That's fine. Let's go for a cafe, which serves coffee and breakfast, and a donut shop, which does coffee and breakfast as well. Can we get anything other than coffee and breakfast? Breakfast and lunch. Let's go donuts. Let's go for donuts, and we'll go for... We'll actually get rid of you, so that can go away. Now we've got 4 medium restaurants. We have a bunch of different types here. We'll start with an all-night diner. So breakfast and coffee is going to be the go-to there. It's a bit risky to have these guys all competing, but we'll see how it goes. Fast food restaurant does lunch and dinner, which is fine by me, so we'll go for that. Sandwich shops are going to do breakfast and lunch, so we'll go for that. And let's see, salad and hot bar is going to do lunch. So we'll see how that goes. As for the shops, let's see. Clothing stores? I think we'll go for a clothing store. Next to the clothing store, I think we'll go computers and large electronics. Next to that, I reckon we'll go food and beverages. Then across the hall, we could go for a cheese shop. Candy store, I think we'll go for that as well. So that is hopefully going to be a nice mix of types of store there to hopefully keep everybody happy. As for these small offices, let's go 1 insurance, 2 insurance, 3 insurance, 4. Then we'll go accounting and get all these guys in here as well. And then we'll do legal or creative. I think creative would get me more money, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we'll go creatives up and down here a little bit. And that right there is hopefully going to be a bit of a better layout for this building. That's definitely the goal. Now, these guys don't actually have water. Is that an issue with the building? No, it's an issue with the connections there. That's fine. So that has now been solved. I'm not seeing any complaints across the board in the building, except for you guys who don't have power. I'm assuming, yeah, it'll be for the same reason as before. So run cable TV and run the gas lines and also run HVAC. There we go. So that should solve all of those problems. We should be getting paid momentarily. We actually lost money on that particular one, but we'll make money back from the hotel, which is currently making 14,534 per day. So if we continue to grow the hotel, we'll be doing perfectly fine here, which is very exciting stuff indeed. So hopefully these restaurants and all these places done here will do some good stuff for the building. I am certainly hoping that they will. We'll run some decorations in there as well just to make it look a bit nicer. We could get some more buildings in there, more offices or more tenants or whatever you want to call them. I don't think I'll bother just yet. I think we're doing just about okay as we are, although I will once again look into these larger offices. So you guys expect auditing, corporate communications, and building security services. Creative offices I can't get because we need more creative offices. Same with all of you guys, I assume. Okay, well, we can get financial if we add auditing, corporate communication, and security. So if we go to here, you guys are gonna want... Auditing was the first one. So professional auditing services. What if we throw them up and down here? So professional auditing services go there. You wanted corporate communication services, which can go up above that. And you also wanted, what was it? Building security? Temporary staffing security services can go upstairs as well. So that should keep these guys in financial nice and happy once those things get built, if I'm not mistaken. So let's have a look. Yep, 2 of them are done. Once those last 2 are done, we should see that White Light Co. and Pinnacle LLP are keen to move into the building. There we go. So you guys can move in there, and you guys can move in there. As for engineering, you want more technical offices, and you guys wanted more creative. Let's advertise for financial, and let's throw a few more creative offices in here. So we could go for some of the larger offices if we wanted. We could actually fit... No, we can't fit another large office in there. We could fit an HQ in there, though. Let's go for... What size is this office? It's a 4. Okay. Let's go for a couple of small offices just up here, then, to sort of squeeze them in a little bit. We'll have to bulldoze that one. Bit of an error on my part there. Money is a little bit better, which is great to see. So we'll do that kind of thing there. Let's just stack the offices. Let's just get a bunch of offices on that side. We should be able to get more financial shortly. But for the meantime, if I just advertise for creatives, we can fill up this whole chunk with creatives and technical. Well, we can't do technicals, but creative and accounting, possibly. We could do legal. Let's do a few legal offices here as well, since we'll probably want a few more of them anyway. So we'll do that. Then we'll go for... creative offices, just like so. And then I want to advertise for all of them. And at this point, I should be able to get another financial, which I absolutely can. Any problems throughout the buildings? You guys are complaining about something. What's up? Our rent is too high. Employees are unhappy. We didn't turn a profit. Yeah, they're probably going to move out at some point. But that's okay. We will happily replace them. That's got to be my plan. Just going to replace them. Let's go for a couple more creatives here. Just like so. And at this point, you should be... Oh, hello. More creative offices. Really? That is surprising. Let's put the legals on this floor. Just like so. And then I'll try and fill up these last 6 with more creative offices. I am a little bit worried about the strain that I might be putting on things here, though. Eek! Bed bugs in the hotel! Expect to do a lot more maintenance in your hotel rooms. Also, to mitigate the bed bug problem, expect renovation to be more expensive throughout the building until those little monsters are eradicated. Oh boy. That's a bit of a problem. More creatives in here, then. That's accounting. Creatives. Right. Oh, hello. Someone moved out. Was it that guy? It was indeed. We'll get to that in a moment. Creative offices still can't do it. I have to assume it wants more medium creative offices, which is a bit of a pain in the butt because getting more medium creative offices is going to mean that I have to do some renovations around here. So let's bulldoze those 3. Let's do a medium office there. And creative and technical can move in. Is that gonna do the job? It is not. Okay. What if we also bulldoze you? Then we say, hey, let's throw that in there. And let's throw that just there. And say that this guy can also be creative and technical. And this guy over here can also be creative. Is that gonna do it? No, it is not. Oh, really? Hold on. Creatives need a larger variety of restaurants and commercial printing and temporary staffing. Okay, well, that is kind of to be expected. So they want more restaurants. I'm tempted to come over to the entertainment building and change it up a lot. That could definitely be an idea, but I think what I'll do is just extend it up a bit. Is there any way I can, like, fill up this floor quickly? Not really. So we'll extend this up a bit so we can get a few more things in here, which I think would be a great idea. Also, I realize if we ever need to do maintenance just here, we can't do it, which is a bit of a problem. We're going to have to look into how exactly we do things around here, but we'll extend that up like so. We'll do some stuff like this. And I realize if I desperately needed to, I could do the upgraded elevator thing here so you can get up and down those floors. I don't know if we ever need to do maintenance in those things, but I think that might be an idea. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll get these floors done first. We'll go ahead and throw in the wiring closets that we're going to need here. I do want to get this building rearranged today, though. I think that'd be a really good thing to do. I also want to bulldoze you. Yeah, I do want to get this place rearranged today, though. I would like to move everything around. I think moving the entertainment facilities to the top of the building could be a good idea. I don't know. I'm not 100% is the thing. I am by no means 100% on that, so we will see how that goes. I think having the casino at the top would be an idea as well. That would certainly be something to try. But we'll look into it, like I said. Anyway, let's throw another creative into there. And, I mean, I could advertise for more financial if I really wanted to. But I really want to focus on creatives, you know? So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's run some electrical lines through this building here, just like so. We'll get the phone lines going through as well. I don't know if we're ever going to need them, but I'm basically at this point going to run all of the lines through the building that it could ever need. It's expensive, but it saves me in the long run. It saves me from having to, you know, do it when I've forgotten to do it and the tenant's a little bit annoyed, so it makes my life a lot easier, even though it is stupidly expensive to get these lines in here. Especially the HVAC ones. The HVAC ones are ridiculous. Also, I remember a comment, I don't know what episode it was on, but apparently I have not got HVAC connected somewhere. I don't know where that somewhere is. Is it over here? Yeah, the HVAC in the hotel is not actually connected. So what we need to do is put a plumbing closet there. And that has not connected those two HVAC systems up to the entire complex. So those are now being shared across everything, which should be absolutely beautiful, really. At least I think that's what was up there. It sort of looked like it, didn't it? It was a bit weird. Anyway, we have a complaint down here. We got more service calls. So the luggage drop for the hotel is struggling. Right. That's a worry. I'm also noticing that we seem to have this guy here when I don't think we need it. Yeah, we didn't need that. I don't know if we even need... Do we need the water one? No, we have one over there as well. So, bulldoze you. And let's get another hotel luggage drop in here. So, luggage services. Throw it in there and that should do the job. And hopefully keep those guys a bit happier. Now that this building over here is done, though, we can go ahead and start looking into hotel facilities. So, I think what I want to do is get the Grand Casino floor way up here. I think that's going to be a good idea, getting the Grand Casino floor up there. Or maybe there. Maybe we do it there and put a couple of restaurants above it. That could work. I'm not sure on spacing, though, is my worry. So that casino... You know what, we'll put the Grand Casino floor there. Whatever, doesn't matter. Grand Casino floor is going there. The small casino can't go next to it. In terms of event venues, it actually looks like there's not much we could fit next to that casino, which is a bit of a pain, really. Definitely a bit of a pain, but... Well, that's just the way that is. In terms of the small casino floor, I mean... Yeah, I guess the Grand Casino is just gonna go there. That's gonna have to do. We could throw some restaurants next to it. That's an option. So if we went to here and we said, say... Well, we can't do gourmet restaurant because it's too big. We could do some of the smaller restaurants. We could do some very small restaurants next to it if we wanted to. Which I'm tempted to do because we do need garbage disposal all through this place. So let's do a couple of small restaurants there. Let's do a gourmet upstairs. And then below that, I think what I want is the proper nightclub, which is actually bigger, or the concert hall, or whatever it's called. It's actually bigger than the Grand Casino. It's quite expensive, but I think it's going to be a worthwhile purchase. We could, if we wanted to, go ahead and throw a couple of small restaurants next to that as well, which I think I will do, so that people can get their food should they wish to do so. As for the space beneath that, I mean, I guess I could throw in this nightclub again. That's definitely an option, and then delete the one that's lower down. I think we'll do that. Then we can throw in some medium restaurants next to that. Okay, that's not so bad. Question though, can we even get a... No, we can. Okay, we can get some nice places up here. Very expensive to do, but we can get some nice places up here. That's beautiful news. Right. Well, that just makes things interesting. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bulldoze you. It's going to be... Oh, a loss of -1 prestige, though. Oh, that's going to sting a little bit. We can bulldoze these event venues, though, and I will do that. 2,170 to break that lease. Yeesh, that's expensive. We'll bulldoze that event venue as well. And we will get rid of that trash thing there as well. I'll get rid of this event venue too, so that I'm not going to be getting confused when it comes to booking people for the events. And the next step really is going to be running trash bins up through all of these floors, and also recycling bins on all of the floors as well, just to make sure that should we ever need them, that we do have them. Although I'm not entirely sure that we actually have recycling facilities. We have a recycling bin there. Do we? We do have recycling facilities. Okay. So that right there should work quite nicely in terms of revamping the entertainment building. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how that goes. Quite looking forward to seeing this place completed as well. In terms of... This unit's getting worn down. We'll not worry too much about that. In terms of actually getting some stuff in here, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get a gourmet restaurant. I think we'll go for a Chinese restaurant. I think that'll be a nice idea. So you like being near art and pretty things? We can arrange that. We can totally arrange that. Let's go for... Let's get wallpapers first. So I want the chic wall tiles. That's what I'm interested in. Chic wall tiles all through all of these floors. Might be interesting to go for like the glass windows and all that stuff at some point, but we'll leave it as glass windows as opposed to cheap plastic windows in our luxury building. Yeah, good use of the English language there, me. Yeah, we could go for like the metal cross bracing or, you know, something along those lines. Imposing steel beams if we wanted to. We could go for the reinforced glass if we wanted to, or just plain glass. But I like the chic. I think the chic looks nice. As for furniture and stuff like that, I mean... Wait, glass walls with gold gilded joints. Oh. Okay, now that is interesting. Gold gilded joints. I don't know about that. Let's go for that wallpaper instead. And no, that's hotel wallpaper. That is straight up hotel wallpaper. Let's do that in the actual hotel a little bit later on. So we'll keep that as is. In terms of actual artwork, though, which I would really like, we could do some lights if we wanted to, but I'm more interested in actual like art, which we do have a little. We have like lobby art. Can I actually put that in my lobby over here, though? It doesn't look like it, does it? Does this have to go in like an empty space or something? I really don't know how this works. How does lobby art actually... This can only be built in a lobby hanging from a ceiling. Yeah, that is a lobby, though. I have no idea how that works. I really... Lobbies. Oh, I have to actually... Yeah, I forgot about actually having to build that kind of thing. Okay. Well... Let's do that. Let's build an actual, like, lobby there, which is a bit odd looking. Yeah, that is really, really odd looking. Can I change the wallpaper there? Because that looks hideous. Like, hold on a minute. If we go to lobbies, chic tiled walls, that's the one I'm looking for. There we go. There's a proper lobby. All right. So that's nice. If we go back to art and go to lobby art, we can get the giant lights in here, which I quite like. What is this? Oh, that's interesting. But I do like those ones. I do like those. I do like that. Let's go for these. So there and there and like that. That's not so bad. I think it looks interesting. Anything else we can throw in here? Fountains? No. Outdoor art, plazas. Yeah, we don't have much else. That's a bit of a shame, but we'll do that. That's our lobby for that building for the time being, I guess. I guess it'll work. Now, let's see. Let's go for a bit of furniture. We'll chuck a couple of cabinets out here. We'll throw a couple of chairs just there as well. As for this space, we'll go for bonus items because we do have some nice chairs in here. We'll do that sort of thing. We could throw a water feature there if we really wanted to. I don't know that I really want to do that. We'll throw that there. We'll throw another one there. Sure. That looks nice. That's our lobby right there. Okay. So this is nearly all built. This restaurant here, I think, it's near a concert hall. It's going to be a pizza place. This restaurant here, also near a concert hall, all-night diner, would probably make sense. This one's going to be a donut shop. This one's going to be a food court restaurant. This one is going to be a cafe. And this one's also going to be donuts. And I think that should be fine. That's kind of the entertainment building near enough done, really. Like, it's very close to being what I would call complete. Now here's the question. Have we satisfied? Nope, we need more restaurants. Okay. Well, that has me tempted to scrap the lobby thing over here and go for something a bit more regular, to be honest. How would I bulldoze a lobby, though? Oh, wow, I have to... Oh, it separates first. Okay, I see how that works. So that literally just gives me back the 3 floors. Okay. Excuse me. That's not so bad. So we'll just rebuild the bits I accidentally demolished. We also want to demolish the actual lobby. Did someone just move out? One of my meters just broke down. Oh, it was this. It was the phone line just broke. Right. That's not ideal. So phone lines are currently offline, pretty much. That's not going to have people feeling very happy. But we will hopefully get that repaired pretty quickly. You guys don't have water at the moment. That makes sense considering you also don't have electricity and I, bulldozed a part of the middle of the building by accident. That'd be great, wouldn't it? You call up the building owner, it's like, yo, why don't I have electricity? And he's like, yeah, we accidentally demolished a part of the middle of the building. That would be, that'd be an interesting day, I feel. I feel like that'd be a really interesting moment. Right. Let's go for a couple of medium restaurants there, and we can chuck a couple of small restaurants in the middle as well. We'll go for fast food. We'll go for fast food. We'll go for donuts. I know I advertised for that for the building upstairs or the room upstairs, but we'll not worry too much about that. Right, so here's my question. If I was to add, you know, a food court to there, and we'll add another donut shop up to there, can I, by any chance, book a big entertainer? Album release party, Buddy Shrub. Oh yeah, you are quite expensive, but you could make some good money. Okay, we'll book you for the day after tomorrow. You're gonna do the Southwest, 3:15. That's fine. Is that the Southwest? No. So that's the Southwest. The Southwest is the large club. Northwest Hall, that's badly named. Let's rename that to Southwest Hall. So that's now, you know what? We're gonna rename that just to Southwest Concert Hall. And that's gonna be Southwest 3:15. So that's fine. We can always tell which is which. Now, if I was to go back to booking entertainers, I want to see, so you are, right, we need a booking agent to get you. So we need a media event to be active before we can actually book someone who is, you know, properly internationally famous. If we look into business though, we've got you. You'll go to a conference center. Can we find, what do we need for someone to go to like the convention center? So convention hall we don't have, and also booking agent. Okay. So let's figure out how we're gonna get the convention hall. Because I do like the idea of, I like the idea of putting it towards like its own set of floors in the hotel. I think that'd be a good idea. So let's build a couple more floors onto the top of the hotel here. Just like so. Obviously, throw the elevators in, including the staff elevators. And then, hopefully, we can throw a convention hall up there. If we get the booking agent thing active, which I believe is it in here? Is that what I'm looking for? Hotels and events. Booking agent, yeah. So 3,020 buzz will let me book some very important people. That's fair enough. Let's get some small artworks unlocked and art dealers as well. So yeah, very soon we're going to be able to go ahead and get ourselves some relatively internationally famous people, which is going to be really, really nice. We do need a lot of buzz to do it, but I'm not too worried about that. What I will do though is I will go ahead and book someone that's a bit smaller in the business scene. So you will be here tomorrow. That's going to cost me 75 buzz to do it. But we'll go ahead and do that anyway. So Mac Truckerberg, nice, is going to be here tomorrow. Buddy Shrub is coming soon. And this over here is just welcoming you to the tower. Now this guy here, this particular luggage place is still having some issues. Can we get a large luggage thing? Luggage services may be insufficient. No, it looks like we just need more of them, which is a bit of a shame, really. I did add another one, and apparently it wasn't enough. How's the hotel doing? Hotel's making nearly 20 grand, over 20 grand, rather. Although over 20, just slightly over 20 grand is still technically nearly 20 grand. It's just in the other direction. Phone line just broke down again. That's fine. It's being immediately fixed. That's what I want to see. I also want to see these floors get constructed nice and quickly because we have a thing to build. We need to build this, which is bloody enormous. But hopefully we can do good stuff with it. Oh, and the phone lines just went again. Seriously? Good lord. The phone lines are breaking down a lot around here. I am not a huge fan of that. Really not a huge fan of the fact that the phone lines just keep on going. Can we get more can we get creatives yet? No. Larger variety of restaurants, of course. Alright, fair enough, whatever. Larger variety of restaurants if you insist. So what's this place gonna look like? Well, it's gonna look like it's complaining because I didn't give it anything. So we'll give it phone lines. We'll give it cable TV. water. We'll give it gas, and we'll give it HVAC. There we go. Can we get all the services up here, or is that going to be too expensive? That's going to be way too expensive. That really is going to be way too expensive. We only need it on this side over here, though. Assuming I don't just put another conference hall over there, in which case that was a waste of money. But, you know what, ladies and gents? Why is the phone line offline? Did I not put a phone line in there? I did. Hold up. I was about to wrap the episode up, but... Oh, the demand is slightly higher than what we're providing right now. Okay, so what that tells me is we need one of these guys. 150 phone connections will be added to the building if we can get this thing in the go, which we can. So we'll do that. We're now providing 300 phone connections. I'm going to bulldoze you. We are now providing 250, which is probably fine. So 250 is not bad at all. There is an event starting. We also don't have electricity. Do we not have enough electricity? No, 301.1 is the demand. So what that tells me is we need one of these guys too. So let's throw that in. There we go. So that's hopefully solved that problem. We do have a conference starting just over here, which is beautiful news. Quite a few people looking to attend that. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Made us a little bit of money. We have an event tomorrow over this way, which is not bad either. But ladies and gentlemen, I reckon I'm going to leave it there for today. I think we've done a pretty good job. We extended the hotel slightly, we extended the entertainment building, and we extended the office building, and this is what we're looking at the moment. So thank you kindly for watching. This has been Project Highrise Las Vegas Part 8. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.